What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back with some more Borderlands 4 news, information, and yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot of speculation today. Because the Borderlands 4 rumor mill is churning along that Gearbox is trying to push Borderlands 4 to coincide with the movie's release date, which is set to finally release in late August 2024 after years of rewrites by multiple writers and reshoots from multiple directors after poor initial audience testing. Ouch. And Gearbox has a lot riding on this movie. Like somewhere between $100 to $150 million being sunk into this project. It seems more likely that Gearbox would want a full-length release to coincide with the movie, rather than just a free DLC to tie things together, like the Commander Crackcore DLC.
Oh, I need a pick-me-up. Get me some Iridium, will ya?
And I know what you guys are thinking. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was just released in 2022. Just about a year and a half ago. There's no way they can develop a Borderlands game in under 2 years. But if you remember my video talking about Randy Pitchford and him calling Wonderlands a successful launch because even though it didn't sell as well as Borderlands 3, it also didn't have the same $150 million budget like Borderlands 3. So, the profit margins were acceptable enough for Gearbox to establish a new IP with Wonderlands, and me speculating that Gearbox would most likely split the team off to stagger releases of the game every 2 years. Gearbox has been looking for something that's not Borderlands that they can create in between a Borderlands game to kind of keep the money flowing, and it seems like that's exactly what's going on with Gearbox right now. With Gearbox using a smaller team to develop Wonderlands, while the majority of the Borderlands team works on the main franchise. And once the work on the main franchise's game is done, they'll keep a smaller portion of that team on Borderlands 4 for post-launch support, while the rest of the team will go to finish up work on Wonderlands, completing the cycle of releasing a new Lands game every 2 years. And if we look at Borderlands 3, Gearbox didn't start working on Borderlands 3 until the spring of 2018, and it released in September of 2019, giving it an 18-month development cycle, which makes sense because Battleborn was released in 2016 and was Gearbox's main focus in post-launch support for the better part of a year before dropping it all together to put all their eggs in the basket in favor of making Borderlands 3. And here we are in 2023 with the same development cycle ramping up, and Gearbox giving themselves the same 18 months to develop Borderlands 4 as they did with Borderlands 3. And considering the lack of content in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands overall, the awful game-breaking bugs, crashes, network lag desyncs, and crippling menu lag in your inventories that Borderlands 3 launched with, and the direction that they're taking the story after new Tales from the Borderlands, Gearbox really needs a home run with Borderlands 4. And as much as I'd love a Borderlands game releasing as soon as next year, I'd rather they take the time and release a well-tested, working game. Maybe go back and add some content to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands for the people that spent their money on that game. At least a replayable True Vault Hunter mode. And maybe send a team back on Borderlands 1, 2, and 3 and clean up some of the garbage bugs that still exist to this day, rather than seeing Borderlands 4 next year. Because Borderlands has quite a few games out there for everybody to enjoy. They just all seem to be broken in some sort of way. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you leave thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. But after Borderlands 3, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and new tales from the Borderlands, are you confident that Gearbox can deliver a Borderlands experience that lives up to community expectations in 18 months? Or are you afraid that Gearbox trying to keep up in releases with larger AAA studios is going to lead to the further decline of the Borderlands franchise? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. My name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see y'all motherfuckers later.